Hey, hey, and thanks for watching JKW. And tonight is the first ever episode of JKW Redacted. Mortal Kombat. We're not really associated with Mortal Kombat, but right through this curtain, it will look like the Mortal Kombat lair, where these matches tonight will be taking place. We have Abyss. Just a little tune-up for him to get ready for the World Championship Tournament. He is the number one ranked in said tournament. He will be taking on CM Punk in the first round, who had to battle to get into the tournament with Kevin Owens. Tonight we also have, in first round action for the JKW World Championship Tournament, a matchup between Hangman Page and Kenny Omega. So let's get to the action.
For one fall, making his way to the ring from parts unknown, weighing in at 410 pounds, the Monster, A-Miss.
Oh, and Ryback's really trying to make a name for himself here. Showing up before Abyss even makes it to the ring. Ryback, not the smartest of all wrestlers, trying to blindside Abyss, and that did not work for him whatsoever. Imagine that. Ryback trying to go for some shenanigans and gets busted doing so. He's now getting beat by Abyss while his jacket is on. How embarrassing for Ryback. Abyss now taking the time to get undressed that Ryback would not give him. As we told you, Ryback was trying to make a name for himself, and it did not work very well. Abyss feels like he could literally go off the top rope against this Ryback character. Oh, Ryback getting something in now. Ooh, a kick to the midsection by Ryback. And another kick to the midsection by Ryback. Oh, and the splash by Ryback. Uh-oh. Oh, did he lure Abyss in with a false sense of security? Who knows? Uh-oh. Ryback using a wrestling move. From what we know of him, these are things he doesn't do too often. Hopefully Abyss does not get too hurt that he can't compete in the World Title Tournament. Remember, he ran almost completely through that Rumble until Pac eliminated him at the last minute. All right, so I think Abyss is done having his fun with Ryback. Oh, Abyss missed and misses again. And Ryback just falls over while trying to pick up Abyss. Now the question is, was Ryback trying to do that just because this is the first ever JKW matchup and he wanted to look pretty cool, or... Not quite sure why he would have tried such an underhanded tactic in the opening match of JKW's opening show. And Ryback deciding to take it to the outside. Uh-oh. And Ryback with the punch to the gut. Abyss now going to have to shake this off. And Abyss with another suplex on Ryback. Oh, Ryback puck, and no! Ryback once again no counter for Abyss. Ryback's gotten lucky with some punches. And here we go. If he would have just had one more energy shake before this match, he might have been good, and now he's just been hit with the DDT, and we all know where this is going. Oh, Ryback reverses the possible DDT. We know Abyss likes that trio of DDTs. Oh, and runs right in to Abyss's foot. And here we go. Abyss now with Ryback in the corner. And he's going to throw him into the other one and hit him with the splash. Oh, and that is exactly what Abyss did during the entire Rumble to get the final in the tournament to declare the first ever JKW World Champion. And Abyss ready for Ryback to enter the ring, and Ryback does not seem like he wants to do so. There we go. There's the other DDT we were looking for. And will it be over soon? And we get the black hole slam. Oh, and Ryback has kicked out of the black hole slam. Abyss has just winked at us here at ringside, so I don't think that had anything to do with Ryback. The crowd chanting "Fight Forever." I don't think Ryback has ever heard that in his entire life. So good on you, Ryback. You're doing something right. And hit with another one of those massive clotheslines. Ryback has done more wrestling here so far tonight than he had in his entire WWE career. A double leg takedown with some hits. So is this a different Ryback we are seeing? Who knows? Oh, and Ryback with a clothesline. Now, when this match was signed, nobody thought Ryback would make it this far against Abyss. And here we are, almost 5 minutes in, and Ryback still seeming to hold his own against Abyss. Like we said, Abyss had hit him with the black hole slam and gave us a wink afterwards. Oh! And the torture rack slam. Ryback getting up slowly. Another black hole slam to Ryback. It should be academic from here. And Ryback destroyed by Abyss. I think Abyss just wanted to play with him a little bit for attacking before the very first entrance and the very first ever JKW show. Ryback ruining a pretty good intro to JKW. But it is what it is here. And Abyss ready for CM Punk whenever the match comes about for the first round of the JKW World Title Tournament. So let's see what we have up next here at JKW Redacted Mortal Kombat.
The following contest.
And here comes the cowboy, Adam Page.
Way to the ring from Virginia, weighing in at 243 pounds, Adam Page.
Would like to call him a young up-and-comer, but he's already accomplished getting the AEW Championship, AEW Tag titles, Ring of Honor Trios titles, would have possibly had the Ring of Honor Championship if he did not leave for All Elite Wrestling. But compared to Kenny Omega, he may be a young up-and-comer. Kenny Omega, who's won championships across the world, and he is coming out as the Cleaner.
Weighing in at 200.
W champion with the longest reign up to this point, of course. Accolades all over the world. Triple A Mega Champion. This should be a good one between these two. Hangman Adam Page and the Cleaner, Kenny Omega. And Page going low, knowing about those bad knees of Omega's. This is basically skill versus speed in this match. And Page knows that and is just trying to attack as fast as he can. But as soon as he starts grappling with Omega, it is over. Oh, Omega already with the knee. Oh, Page going for a super kick. These two know each other so well. Oh, and busting out the super kick already is Hangman Adam Page. And a package suplex by Adam Page. This first round matchup is looking to be, oh! And Omega turned that around pretty quickly. And Hangman's going for it now. Oh, and blocked again by Omega. No matter what Page does, it seems like Omega has an answer for it. These men just know each other so well. And just a flying forearm Adam Page could not get out of the way of. Omega going for the Pages, trying to get into the head of Hangman Page already. And a chin buster. Oh, blocking the super kick, turns it into an enziguri. Like I said, these two men know each other so well. Owen Page hitting him with the tombstone. Surprised he did not go for the cover there on Kenny Omega. Oh, and the drop down drop kick. I'm pretty sure it has a different name than that, but that's what we're going to go with. And Omega back on top again. Oh! And he is laying it in on Adam Page. And Adam Page able to reverse on Omega. And Omega right out of the way again. Like I said, these two know each other so well. Former tag team champions together. So they basically know each other's moves. And Omega just more and more vicious getting out of Page's attacks. Page's strategy worked better when he was going low on Omega. Here we go. It looks like Page has turned it around again, but Omega, as we know at any time, can turn it back on. And that incredible leg drop. The leg drop everyone's afraid of. Oh, and another super kick. And another super kick. Not sure why he didn't go for the buckshot there. And that discus fist. Oh, we're going for the buckshot. Or Deadeye, sorry about that. Deadeye, and he beats Kenny Omega. Adam Page now moving on to the second round of the JKW World Championship Tournament with a win over Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega not happy about this one. A very short match. And Omega not sure what to do. Page with that offer of good sportsmanship. And he's just frustrated with his loss. What do you want him to do? And Page able to move on in the JKW World Title Tournament. So we have 2 matches in the books.
Wow, what a great match between those two. But did it really shock you that Kenny Omega refused to shake Hangman Adam Page's hand? I understand their history as champions together and all, but Hangman Adam Page did take that AEW World title away from Kenny Omega. Maybe soon they will make up and possibly go after those JKW World Tag Team Championships together once a champion is crowned. And speaking of those titles, the first match in the Round Robin Tag Team Tournament to crown the first ever JKW Tag Team Champions will be closing the show tonight when the Steiner brothers take on the Usos. But next up, another first round JKW World Championship match, when Finn Balor takes on Kurt Angle, and the winner will be taking on Hangman Adam Page. I will try to catch up with Kenny Omega before the end of the show.
And here is another first round matchup in the JKW World Championship Tournament.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 270 pounds, the Olympian, Kurt Angle.
And the winner of this match will be taking on Hangman Adam Page, as we just seen him defeat Kenny Omega. Kurt Angle, the gold medalist, Mr. Wrestling. And he will be taking on Finn Balor. Kurt Angle was not in the Rumble to decide the number one entrant, or not number one entrant, I apologize. The man that the winner of this tournament will face to become the first ever JKW World Champion. And here comes his opponent, Finn Balor. Finn Balor was in the Rumble match. Had a pretty good showing.
And his opponent from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland.
Just not good enough.
190 pounds.
Because he is stuck against the two-seeded Kurt Angle. And he's throwing up the finger guns. Finn Balor championships all over the world. Many of them junior championships, though, so not sure how much importance you put on that, but it is what it is. Considered a great wrestler now. In WWE, he was the first ever Universal Champion. Held the title for 19 hours. And Kurt Angle patiently waiting for Finn Balor to get done throwing up the finger guns. And this looks like a more ruthless, aggressive Finn Balor that Kurt Angle will be taking on in this match. And he is still going. I cannot believe the patience of Kurt Angle to sit here through this finger banging that Finn Balor is doing. Is he going to do this in every corner? Let's find out. Oh, nope, wait. And no, he's just going to finger bang on 2 corners. Like we said, the winner of this match will take on Hangman Adam Page as he's just defeated Kenny Omega. We saw Abyss earlier in the match, or earlier tonight. He still has his match against CM Punk in the JKW World Championship Tournament. Now, the winner of the 8-man tournament still has one more match before they become champion. They need to take on Lex Luger, who made his way into the finals by winning the 10-man Rumble. Like mentioned before, Finn Balor was in the Rumble, had a pretty good performance. Kurt Angle was not. Oh, I'm being told he was. He was actually the last to be eliminated by Lex Luger. So, sorry about that. Wrong facts I threw out at you guys. Now, what Finn Balor wants to do here is not get into a grappling style wrestle match. He wants to hit it and get it here against Kurt Angle. Even though it seems like he's been getting the better of Angle in all the wrestling situations, it seems more like Balor's been doing the wrestling and Angle's been doing the quick hit strikes that Balor's known for. Now, Angle, too, has also wrestled in Japan just like Finn Balor. So he could lay it in snug as well if needed. Oh, the sling blade. And Angle just gets right up from it, but then met with a flurry of punches and kicks instead. Balor going for the arm breaker, picking Angle up, which was a mistake, and yes, it was. Like we said, Balor does not want to be within grappling distance of Angle, and now Angle just going to work with the punches to the face. Oh, and Finn Balor able to figure out a way out of that. And Angle hitting him with an enziguri of his own. Oh, and Balor slipping out underneath the legs of Angle. Balor throwing Angle into the corner. And let's see. And now Angle throwing Balor into that corner. Balor reversing it. These two men may have opposite styles, but they sure are reversing each other just like they know each other. And Angle working on that arm for some reason. I don't know if he has a... Oh, what's going on here? Sets him up and with a second rope suplex. Kurt Angle looking to make short work of Finn Balor. Oh, and it looked like Balor escaped, but no. Oh, and then he does get back, and Angle right back at him. And there we go, working on that leg like we thought he would. Short snap suplex by Angle. Oh, roll around strike by Balor to get out of Angle. And here we go, a modified figure 4 by Balor to Kurt Angle. And Balor going to the top, Angle running away, he's not falling for that. And another sling blade by Finn Balor, and the low drop kick to the head is Balor going for the coup de grace. And Angle rolls right out of it. This match is just about anybody's, and he is now going for the ankle lock. And Balor able to reach the ropes immediately. Not sure how much of that Angle really would have gotten anyways. He has not really been working on the legs as he typically does to set somebody up, especially a wrestler the caliber of Finn Balor. And here we go, modified. Oh, the hammer suplex. And now Angle's setting up for something else. He is ready and going back for that ankle lock. And he has made Finn Balor tap out. Kurt Angle moving on to the second round of the JKW World Title Tournament to take on Hangman Adam Page. Let's look right here. This is where it went wrong for Balor. That's possibly why Angle thought his ankle was loose enough to put on the ankle lock, was because of that missed coup de grace. I did not think about that, but Kurt Angle probably did. That is why he is a much better wrestler than I will ever be. So our Olympic hero, Kurt Angle, moving on to the second round of the JKW World Title Tournament. So if he beats Hangman Adam Page, all he'll have to do is win one more match after that. And he will be in the finals to take on Lex Luger. The Steiner brothers coming to the ring. Scott Steiner coming down as Big Papa Pump. Rick Steiner embracing his Florida roots. See how well this works for him. But he was a more aggressive wrestler back in his varsity club days. Big Papa Pump, obviously a better wrestler in his Big Papa Pump days. Rick Steiner throwing the singlet on. I guess he was a little bit embarrassed in his ring wear.
Combined weight of 479 pounds.
And they are taking on multiple-time WWE Tag Team Champions, the Usos. And LAX was that sixth team that I was talking about earlier in the round-robin tournament. So we have the Usos, LAX, the Steiner Brothers, the Outsiders, the Hardy Boys, and the House of Black. And the Usos on their day one-ish. And in my opinion, I believe just on credentials alone, the Usos should be the team to beat in this tournament. But the Steiner brothers, a pretty good aggressive team. And for some reason, Jimmy Uso is suplexing the referee. Not sure if that's going to warrant a disqualification or what. Now, the last person in the world Jimmy Uso really wants to get into a wrestling match with is Rick Steiner. And I guess the referee is just going to let Jay suplex him and pretend nothing happened. Oh, Rick draping DDT to Jimmy. And now they're both going at him. I guess Jay thought Rick was going to be a little bit easier to fight than this. I think the crowd is really wanting to see Scott Steiner more than anybody in this match. Oh, and Rick tried fighting back. Will J fall him to the outside? This is the last place you want to be on with the Steiner brother. And look at that knee right to the face. Rick wanting to go into the ring here. And Rick aggressive with the strikes. Now there was something said by the outsiders that the Steiners were too washed up to really make it far in this tournament. A surprise roll-up. Oh, Jimmy there in the nick of time, and then accidentally hitting his brother Jay. And Rick. Oh, Jimmy making a comeback on Rick. Rick is out. Oh, and Jay got Rick. Scott now getting into the action. Rick ain't having none of that. And just so quick with the strikes. That's what a lot of people don't realize about the Steiner brothers. Even though they are strong and great grapplers, they could strike with the best of them. And just keeps on slinging Jay over and over into that right knee. And I believe that's all he's wanting to do in this match. Is just show him. And I don't think it has anything to do with the Usos. I believe it's all about the outsiders. Is why Rick is just beating Jay so bad with the strikes and not even trying to wrestle him. Because it was basically said, who still does the old school grappling anymore? And I think Rick wants to show his diversity in that. Oh, and Jimmy fighting out and just laying Rick out with a super kick. Those kicks could come out of nowhere. And Rick, instead of tagging Scott, is going to try to hold his own against Jay. And Rick just laying out Jimmy Uso and then tagging in his brother, because we all know the fans want to see Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner. Oh, and a powerbomb outside the ring. Jimmy to Scott. And he's going after Rick. What's going on here? Oh, he baited Scott outside the ring. And the Usos may have a plan to get the Steiner brothers counted out. With the beating they've took so far, they may know that's the only way they're going to win, because they probably won't be able to pin the Steiners with as bad as they have been beaten so far by the Steiners. And Big Papa Pump catching them up with a backbreaker. And we know the Steiners want to win this in the ring. They don't want to take a cheap victory by countout like the Usos just tried to do. Like I said, they are trying not only to impress themselves and everybody else, but mainly the outsiders, just to show them who's going to win this tournament. Like I said, the winner of this round robin tournament, will take on Demolition. Demolition, we had a 10-man rumble for the tag teams as well. And Braun Breaker came in to represent the Steiners. So we almost thought we were going to see a brother-son tag team competing or a nephew-son tag team competing with the Steiner Brothers team, considering that Braun Breaker is who entered the Rumble Forum. Braun did pretty well. I think he was the second or third to last eliminated. And Scotty in there just posing for the audience while his brother's getting beaten up. And then he walks outside to a beating. Oh, Rick's making a comeback against Jimmy. Jay walking away from all of it. Like we said, I think that he just wants to get the cheap count-out victory here against the Steiners, knowing that they probably aren't going to beat him heads up in the ring. But Rick is really laying it in over there on Jimmy. Oh, and Jay just introduces Scott Steiner's face to the ring post. Scott just barely able to get out, wanting to take this back into the ring. And meets him with a clothesline as soon as he gets in there. And there we go. Classic Steiner Brothers. Some classic Steiner Brother wrestling. Oh! The arm under bridge over suplex. Scott dropping the knee on that. Not sure if he's going to be looking for a Steiner recliner or if we are going to see a Steiner Bulldog tonight or not. Oh! Nice little reversal there by Jay. Scott feeling the effects of that one. And hitting Jay with the big clothesline, or Jimmy, rather. Jay just tagged out. Not sure how that would have worked, logically. Here we go, another bridge. Oh, and he's able to hit it on Jimmy this time. And Scott going for an STF, but Jimmy just happening to be out of the ring. Jay coming in moments after. Jimmy with more than enough time to recover after that, after his brother had come in for the save there. Oh! And Jimmy fighting his way out of the corner there. Oh, what do the Steiners have planned here? Oh, nice uppercut to the gut. Like we said, Rick. Oh! And Jimmy may have thought he was being picked up for the Steiner Bulldog there. I think Rick just trying to tease him a little bit. And here we go, right under to the knee. Rick, half Nelson. And it was academic at that point. Like we said, in the ring, the Usos were going to win. There was no way the Steiner brothers were going to beat the Usos. Let's look at this nice little reversal pin here. Rick was able to get on Jay, but Jimmy made it in just in time. Scotty was almost beat at that point, but that was basically the turning point of the battle outside when Rick came with that flying punch. Rick and Scott very excited about this win here. Very excited.
And what an action-packed night we've had here tonight at JKW Redacted Mortal Kombat. And I was able to catch up with Kenny Omega as soon as he came through this curtain. And his exact words were, "We'll see how friendly Adam Page wants to be with Kenny Omega after next week." I have no idea what any of that means. Also looks like the Steiner brothers are going to be the team to beat in the Round Robin World Tag Team Tournament. Thank you guys for watching. This was JKW Redacted Mortal Kombat.